Greetings, lads and ladettes. It is your main, the mythic man, Leon Blight, and today I have a video for all of you. It's going to be a two-part video. The first part being a general meta discussion for August 2022, and the second part being just an unboxing video because I was able to stock up on credits again. You guys enjoy the unboxing and the quote unquote gambling content. So we're gonna have a bit of that as well by the end. So first of all, let's talk about the meta. Right off the bat, I just want to say this is the healthiest meta we've been in so far. The past two metas, the first one was Dinova, and the second one we had Kazar. Now I am confident to tell you in our August meta, season 3, that there is nothing glaringly OP. There is no standout deck, and we will get to it in a while, but there have been some people complaining about the meta and stuff, and it grinds my gears. I hate to say it, but alright. So let's talk about a first portion which I think is appropriate. I'm going to discuss the meta for the budget pool, more concerned for the beginners, those who have not yet reached pool 3, and then the pool 3 meta. So in the budget pool, there is what I believe to still be a definite, clear um, identification on which is better and which is worse in terms of archetypes you can play in the budget pool. So let's go top to bottom. What I believe to be the two strongest archetypes in the budget pool are Khazar and the one drop deck, as well as the discard deck. So, in terms of ranking these, I mainly consider two factors. The first one being power level, and the second one being consistency. So they very much go hand in hand. You want a deck that has a high power level and good value, and it's also consistent. So Kazar and this card right now show very clear signs to be the front runners for the budget pool. Tier below it, we have Jubilee representing the Sunspot Infinite deck, or the Go Big deck in general. So it's a strong archetype, it's flexible, and I believe that's tier A. A tier below it, at B, we have this is one deck, this is Dinova. I still believe Dinova is playable as an archetype, not the powerhouse, obviously, that it used to be in season 1, but it is good. For tier C, we have just mid-range decks. The first one being the on-reveal mid-range with White Tiger, so on. And the ongoing, which is, I'd say, a tad weaker than the actual on-reveal mid-range. So yeah. Ongoing and on-reveal are kind of whatever. They're okay, not terrible, but certainly not as strong as the ones above it, and consistent as the ones above it. And finally, we have Move. Now, y'all must be very upset that Move is way down here at the bottom. Now, it is fair to say that Move actually has pretty high power level for what it does. What I hate to tell you is that it is severely inconsistent as an archetype. The way it's designed in the game, Move just really isn't that strong. So I'm sorry to say. So there. That is what we have for the budget pool. Now, y'all must be excited to know what we have for the pool 3 players and the meta. Now, I tried searching up what other people had, do some research, see what other people have cooked up. So, Marvel Snap Zone actually has a tier list. Now, I'll show you their tier list real quick here. All right, there. Let me move myself. All right. Now, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you that none of this matters. It's crazy, but I'd like to tell you really that it's a good baseline to identify which cards in pool 3 are the competitive cards, which are the power level cards in pool 3. But contextually, to you, to myself, to every single person here, whatever you pull for pool 3, you can build any deck around it and you'll be fine. Considering you're playing the competitive pool 3 cards. But otherwise, the meta for pool 3 is very balanced across the board. There is nothing in pool 3 that towers above everyone else, like by a significant margin. There are obviously some cards which support some archetypes, and those cards and archetypes are superior to other archetypes, obviously. But it's healthy enough that you can really be diverse and just play what you're feeling, and you'll do fine. So yeah, it boils down to a personal level of being able to deck build with what you have in your collection and be able to craft a competitive deck. Not only craft a good competitive deck, but also pilot it well. So yes. Now I might do something like this down the line, although probably not for now because obviously it's contextual to my collection as well. What I'll be able to create. I'll be able to run into people who will be playing some of these decks, but still the gist is for pool three meta. Whatever you pull from your collection track, if it's competitive, use it and build something competitive and play it well. So yeah, we are in a healthy meta, and I'm very glad to say that we are in a healthy meta. All right, so that's the meta for pool three. Just to give a quick rundown, good meta, diverse, pool three, play what you want, play play it competitively. If you want to play something more Mimi or Jang, go ahead. It's all good. Now's the time to be alive. The best time to be a Marvel Snap player, relative to the past 2 seasons. So yeah. If you're still starting out, you're a beginner watching this, kindly refer to the previous tier list I just shown you, and yeah, let me bring it back up. And that's it. That's it for the meta for now. Now let's head into the unboxing. So I have a 4-6 here. I'll do some quick upgrading before we actually get to the unboxing. And my next gameplay video will feature an ongoing deck because we also have a lot of quests that require ongoing, funnily enough. If you have any problems or contentions with my tier list or with my opinions in general, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And we celebrate 1K. I finally hit 1K on the collection track. So 4 digits. That's the life. Easier to prioritize these by rarity. That way I burn through the credits faster. I've already hit the point where I'm into collection reserves, which I have the RNG table for on one of my previous video about
Shiny logo.
I was saying stuff about the new collection track changes as well as when they implemented Nexus events, which are discontinued due to the enormous amount of complaints. Now,
Shiny
just to
logo.
clarify, once again, the tier list I shown you for the budget pool, that is for competitive viability. That's a competitive tier list. Most of my content, I'm generally aimed toward creating competitive decks. So I'm not when I'm going into the deck builder.
Infinity.
Generally, I just check out what's strong, what's competitive, and I build around that. So yeah, but since we have like ongoing quests, we need to I need to make do with what I have and try to make a competitive ongoing deck. So yeah, that's what we'll have soon.
Animated.
Kazar is still definitely strong. No one's really running the counter. No one's running Killmonger. The, Ben Brode gave everyone the tools to combat Kazar. Because you can't really
Animated.
redesign Kazar or else it loses its identity. So yeah. They knocked off 1 point of power and they gave people the counter for Kazar. So still a good card, still a good deck. Nakia is definitely weaker.
Shiny logo.
I expressed my opinions about Nakia, but yeah. Instead of just a mid-range value card, it's more geared towards combo, where you just want to run it in decks that benefit from actually buffing cards in your hand, such as Multiman and Swarm.
Animated frame.
Speaking of Swarm, Swarm's a really good card. And so they actually also buffed the budget discard, right? When they changed, when they made the changes to Swordmaster, they buffed Swordmaster. That was huge.
Shiny logo.
But then again, you for those new, you actually have to understand how the discard deck is built and how it's played because it's not as um it's not like a zero skill deck to create and pilot. So yeah, need a bit of know-how and practice with it. What else is high rarity here?
Animated.
Jubilee and the Go Big deck. You know, arguably in that tier list, if I had, if I would make changes to it, I'd just say S tier on Kazar and I'd put S tier
Animated.
Kazar and discard and then the rest of it's A tier actually. You know. The differences there, like below Kazar and discard are like actually very small. But still, it's like they're decent gaps.
Animated.
They need to print new cards for move. Yeah, they need to print new cards for move. The problem with the pool 3 move cards is they don't even help the the current budget um the budget pool for move because there are more payoffs. They just printed more payoffs for move in pool 3. It needed more enablers, needed to be more consistent. But then again, move as a concept for this game, how it's designed, makes it not that good. Because you play around the zones too
Animated
much,
Flame.
and there's a lot of RNG with the zones, so move suffers from that design concept. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, we can end with this.
Animated.
People are complaining about the meta. Yeah, they're believe it or not, people are complaining about the meta, which is decently sad. Alright, let's clear the non caches first. Or the reserves. So how many reserves do we have? Three, four, five. Five reserves so far. Last time we went 4 out of 9. We have six now. Seven. We are seven reserves. So 4 out of 9, we might just go below again. So out of 7, we'll go 3. Alright. Okay. 0 out of 1. 0 out of 2. Gold's not bad though. 0 out of 3. Oh, we hit a card. Quake. This is that zone in a card. Wait, it's a Quake variant. I already have Quake. Oh my. Okay, not bad. So what are we now? 0 out of 4. We're 0 out of 4. 0 out of 5. No way. Oh, nice. 1 out of 6. We got death. One of the alleged, the front runner of the meta, death herself. Wow. Nice hit. And for our last, we hit another card. Oh, no, no. We hit a variant. We got the 8-bit variant of White Tiger. Not really my jam, but thank you. So, yeah. That's gonna be it from me for now. If you enjoyed, like. If you have any comments, then do so. You wanna get more vids? Subscribe. I'll see y'all lads and ladettes. Till the next time, stay the mythic, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.